you really got to have the market research, academic, investigative journalist hat on. This can't be a trick. It turns out that it's the best marketing you'll ever do, but it can't be a trick.
Yep.
It's got to be like, you just go in. It's really a mindset that you've got to get firmly in place, like super curious. I'm trying to solve the problem. And the problem you're really trying to solve is like, what are the unique challenges they face? And what exactly would a firm look like if it was built around to solve those problems? That's the kind of, and if you have that in place, and then the next thing to think about is one step better than that cold would be warm. And I really believe that if you saw that guy, that lady who is I see you as a very successful person in town, I'm pretty sure you can find somebody who knows them, right? Like, so if you can just get one step closer, you use very similar, like it's your uncle, they're not a client. And you call your uncle and go, hey, I'm doing some market research on the unique financial challenges that architects, small firms face. And you know, Steve, do you know Steve? Oh yeah, Steve and I play rugby together. Oh, could you just do an email intro? Or could you ask Steve if it was okay if he emailed? And here, I'll write you what I'm doing. I'll send it over to you in email. If you can just get one step closer, everything's a lot easier. But that language is awesome. And, sharing market research, another way to say that would be, I'll share with you what we find, right? I'll share with what we learn. So then you've got this added benefit of they're going to get something out of this that's going to be helpful to them. So I get so fired up about this process that I want to go back and build another business. And if I were to do it, just a little, it's not even a suggestion, but it would be entrepreneurs with a successful exit over X. And I would just pick what X is. And I'd probably even get more specific on an industry. Well, why would it be that? Because that's a problem I want to solve. I like those people. Like if I built a spreadsheet, those people would get really high scores qualitatively. It could be, and what you said earlier too, Michael, about if you're new and you don't have any clients, well, the range of potential you're just guessing with a little less information. It's still a guess, right? Like you're just guessing with a little less information. Hey, it's Carl here. Thought I'd just take a second after you watch that clip with Michael and I to tell you about something that I think is amazing. And I know I'm biased, but we've built this thing over at the Society of Advice. We call it the membership. And I want to be super clear about what it is. I don't know about you, but there are very few times on my calendar that are dedicated times to think about the impact I make on the world, right? To think about the impact I want my work to make, to take a step back or up, right? And think about the business because I'm so busy working in the business. Well, that's what we built the membership for. We meet once a month, 90 minutes. The key here is to dedicate it in your calendar. We already know the dates for months in advance, right? You put it in your calendar, you come, all distractions off, right? Camera on. And what you're gonna do is listen to a private conversation that you could hear nowhere else between me and some super impactful person that I invite. Sometimes you'll know them. They're like world famous authors. Other times you'll have never heard of them, but I promise you they will knock your socks off, right? Like super impactful. So you come for 90 minutes, distractions off, camera on, ready to listen, ready to participate in this amazing chat with all the other advisors that are there. And guess what will happen to you? I'm telling you what will happen because I've seen it happen over and over and over. An insight, right? An idea. And we all know like one idea can change your life. That's what we're after. It's an idea factory over at the Society of Advice membership program. Guess what? I have an idea for you. Try it out. I want to make it easy on you. Click the link and check it out. It's a 7-day free trial of my membership program to see if you like it, because I think you will. And let me know. Thanks, my friend.